How's it going, YouTube? This is Andrew Wagner here with Walter's Mercedes-Benz of Riverside, showing you yet another beautiful AMG model. This one is one of our brand new vehicles out to the marketplace. This is our 2019 C63S AMG. So this vehicle also has a slightly new body style with the refresh, a lot of new technology in the vehicle, and definitely a new aggressive design to the model. So to start off, the front end of this vehicle is going to be the most noticeable difference throughout the entire model. This vehicle will have your new front Pan-American front grille. So this is going to be mimicked right off of our AMG series of our more higher line AMGs, so such as our GTR and things like that. You'll notice that the grille has a straight slotted front end to it. That will kind of piggyback off of our GT racing series that you will see on the track. So this particular vehicle does have a redesigned headlight with more of the eyelash look with a dotted interior. So you will see what looks like multiple eyes inside of there. This vehicle is pictured with the adaptive lighting package on it. So that means that you will have lighting that's going to move and turn with you, as well as the high beams going up and down when the high beams are on and other oncoming traffic is coming. This vehicle does offer the parking package. So the front end here is going to have a surround view camera across the top, peripheral sensors across the front, as well as to the back. This vehicle also does have a new lip here in the front, very similar to our previous styling on here, but you will notice that the front is definitely redesigned. AMG badging is protruding here from the front, and you will notice that the front star and emblem does have what looks like a clear coating behind it right there, which is just a different unique design to the vehicle. This model is pictured in our polar white. You will have the optional night package, which again is very popular in most of our models. That's going to black out the front diffuser, the wheels here. Of course, you will have the slotted rotors here on this vehicle with all of the AMG braking. In addition to that, this of course will have the V8 bi-turbo badging. You will have the LED front turn signal marker here in the front for oncoming traffic. In addition to that, you will have blind spot as well. This vehicle does have the keyless go system to touch and lock, grab to unlock with the key being in your pocket or a purse. You do have the standard panoramic roof on this vehicle as well. In addition to that, you will have all the AMG body skirting here along the side, protruded down with night package accents here as well. That night package is going to continue, of course, onto the rear wheels. Again, slotted rear rotors there. You will notice that this has a 19-inch front wheel, 20-inch rear wheel with the different staggered there across the model. The trim across the back isn't going to be as aggressive as some of the other models, but it will be contoured here, and you will have different rear slots here across the back as well. All right here as we hop under the hood, the AMG is definitely going to be a very impressive vehicle. There's no lackluster features and options even under the hood of this vehicle. This particular model, as most of you may or may not know, is a handcrafted AMG motor. So that means one man, one engine is right there off of what AMG designs and does for each one of these vehicles. So this of course is a true V8 motor. So again, one man did build this. They're gonna stamp that right here on the front, and thanks to Amar, he hand built this particular motor. One of the nice things you will notice that this vehicle does have in the S model over 503 horsepower, 516 foot-pounds of torque, 9-speed transmission, AMG limited rear slip differential, and even the AMG dynamic motor mount. So that is something that's going to be piggybacked right off our original GT and GTS series that is now available to you in the 19 C63 AMG. Okay, coming around the rear of the vehicle here, this vehicle does also have an aggressive rear design that has been changed up a little bit. Of course, AMG badging, which will be standard for our vehicles, C63S version. So again, this will be the increased horsepower compared to the standard non-S model, which is also available. Rear deck lid spoiler, color matched, which is also optional to get in carbon fiber or other colors as well. This vehicle is going to have the most, I would say, changed over from the back design on this particular area here. So this rear lip or diffuser is going to be protruding down with a gap, more racetrack inspired, kind of Formula One style look on there, compared to our previous one that was tucked up without this piece here. So this is a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more bold. You will also still have the parking sensors across the back. AMG dual exhaust design here on the back as well. In addition to that, your backup camera will pop up and down right here out of the rear. And of course, you will have 3 layers of LED lighting here across the rear of the vehicle. Don't forget, when you do put this vehicle into reverse, it does have that surround view package on it, which is optional. So you will be able to look aerial down on top of the vehicle, see behind you, in front of you. And again, those sensors will help as well. Coming into the trunk here, some of the vehicle options as far as what you're going to have back here is going to be the electronic trunk closer. You can go ahead and push it to open and close the trunk. You can push it to lock. In addition to that, you will have plenty of rear storage back here is what I did notice. And you will also be able to pull these levers here to flip the back seats down. So if you're going to be a user that is maybe going to have extra set of golf clubs going with some buddies, maybe snowboarding, skiing, out to the beach, whatever amount you use, this vehicle will not only store plenty of things in the back of the vehicle, but also you'll be able to flip those seats down, comfortably fit the 2 passengers in the front, or split one of the sides there and have 1 passenger in the back, or vice versa. So again, you will have rear storage. Each side will flip down. Small amount of storage underneath the deck lid here. In addition to that, you will have a little bit of storage on the left-hand side. Other than that, for a coupe, it does pretty good for trunk space, but will be a little bit smaller than our traditional sedans. All right, coming in the inside of the C63, you will notice there is some definite changes inside the model. We did previously review one of our first videos as the C-Class 300 sedan. You will notice that the screen is now elongated, so whether you choose a multimedia package or standard package, which is going to be basically factory downloaded navigation and voice commands, or not, you will have the 10.25-inch screen available for you. This vehicle does have a very beautiful interface here above the steering wheel. That is an optional electronic interface. So as we looked at in our CLS model, as we looked at in some of our E-classes, and also as we took a look in our S63 video, you did have the large 12.3-inch display screen across the front here. This vehicle does offer a large screen here in the front as well, just contoured underneath the bezels there as well. So you will have on the right a reconfigurable screen, on the left a reconfigurable screen, and in addition to that, you even have your speedometer or odometer area that is also reconfigurable. This particular model does have a Dynamica wrapped steering wheel, so this will be more of our performance suede type of material. Flat bottom, of course, for our AMG. Some of the really cool things is you can reconfigure things from the touch pads here on the steering wheel. You also do have the option to change your comfort mode and various sport modes, sport plus modes, and race mode, all with the twist of the bezel here versus just your only option of previously doing it here on the dynamic control. So I will be able to change my suspension systems over here to the left. I will be able to change my drive systems on the right. And in addition to that, with 1 click, I can change over to the exhaust systems, and 1 click, I can change the suspension systems. Makes it very easy on the drive to keep your hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, clicking suspension, exhaust, or again, changing different dynamics to the vehicle. This model is pictured with our optional heads-up display, which will display what way you're traveling, small amounts of navigation functions. In addition to that, you'll see some radio and some other small functions as well. Burmeister premium surround sound system, heated seats. You do also have optional AC seats that are allowed in the vehicle as well. This one is not pictured with it. 63 color ambient lighting or more inside of the C63 is an optional piece. I want to say that you will be able to get a total of 64, but it's around over 60 to be sure. This vehicle does have the performance suede inside the door panels. On each side, you will have a black roof. In addition to that, panoramic roof with 1 click back. Again, that is standard. You will have all of your memory functions, so that is still here in the vehicle for you. You will have LED lighting on the vehicle, whether you choose the adaptive system or not, which will be auto on. And this particular vehicle does also, again, have heads-up display controls from the left here. These vehicles will be mainly pictured in your Recaro style seating. So this one does have a black Napa interior. You do notice that it does have very tapered sides. So the side bolstering to your hips and thighs will be very tapered and contoured, as well as to your sides and on your lat area. That will keep you positioned in the seat. So as you're maneuvering around in this vehicle, which is quite faster than most people think, this is mainly done for safety and for performance reasons. This vehicle does have our touchpad, which will allow you to navigate through the screen with a simple slide of your finger. You do also have the knob that can control some items here. And again, our navigation display will have live traffic in a very clean and crisp look. Don't forget, when you use your radio functions and things like that, you will still have AM, FM, and a complimentary 6-month satellite radio offering. You do also have the telephone pairing, which can pair up to 10 different devices. You do also have the optional Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So with the click of a button, you have Google and Siri functions available as well. This vehicle is pictured in our carbon fiber center dash trim with our stainless steel accent on the door panels, dual zone air conditioning. You will, in addition to that, have a pretty decent sized cup holder, 12-volt charging point, and our center console, you will also have dual charging points, which are USB and SD card port as well. This vehicle does have all of the settings here in the center, which is continued over from previous models. So what that means is you can change the exhaust on the side, turn off Eco Start Stop, activate the parking sensor system or autonomous parking system through here, optional. In addition to that, you can turn off the traction control, adjust your suspension, put it into manual mode, or again, change those dynamic controls from the center console as well. And don't forget, you have these new bezels here. This vehicle does have a very good amount of technology inside of it. In addition to that, our standard collision prevention assistance, which will help slow you down in the event of an accident, and also optional driver's assistance package, which is more of our autonomous style features as well. Again, inside this vehicle, you will have, as summation, new controls here under the steering wheel. You will have the new screen available for you and a little bit different designs as far as interior and exterior colors as well. All right, YouTube, thank you very much for watching today. As always, we greatly appreciate it. This again was our new video on the 2019 C63 AMG S. Don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe to see all of our great content. And don't forget also to hit the bell notification just right there below so that way you'll be updated as all of our new content comes out. Again, thank you very much, YouTube.